Hey guys, we're here for this week's weekly roundup, and we need to do this because I cannot close the drawer that I have. I am going to reapply the gloss from today, which is part of this week's What Made It Into My Vanity, or weekly roundup. I like doing this weekly roundup video because it lets me and you guys see what I'm constantly gravitating towards, what I use. So, first item, Makeup Forever. I think this might be the first Makeup Forever product I've bought. I've been using this all day today and I like it. I was tempted to buy another one at Sephora today. I did not though, because I was like, Tammy, you just got one, enjoy it. And I wasn't there to shop for myself. Well, I was, but it was so crowded and stuff, and what I want to get for myself, I couldn't. It was just too crowded, so I left. But I wore this all day today, and I really do like it. I really like the color. There's one other color I like, but honestly, I'm not going to get another one. I have a funny feeling this is going to become a favorite, and I will probably repurchase it. It's still early though, but so far, yeah. I'm liking it. It's it's new, Makeup Forever Super Boost Moisturizing Plumping Effect Lip Gloss. This is a pearly one, and it's the shade 07 Limitless Brown. I hope that's what that says, because that's what I wrote in my description for today's video. Limitless Brown, yeah. And I like it. So that made its way in here this week. This drawer it's full. This will come as no surprise. I did finish another one off, so my second one of this is finished. Open another one. Actually, technically I have used more than, this is not my second one that I finished. I have finished others, but not recorded. And it is the Rimmel Brow Pro Micro Ultra Fine Precision Pencil in Soft Brown. This is my go-to right now. I have other favorites, but I don't have them because I never bothered to go look for them in a shade that I would like. But I do have other favorite brow products, just not on hand anymore. But there's that. Lancome Lash Idol Mascara. I think I'm comfortable enough at this point to say I won't repurchase this. I have this on today. I am missing something right here, not because of watery eyes. I was doing something earlier and then I went whoop and rubbed it off. So it's not because the makeup is bad or that. I forgot that I had eye makeup off and rubbed it off. This mascara is still, it's nice. Did I buy this one, or did I get this one in one of those like mascara kits where you get the minis and you can pick a full size? I think that's how I got this one. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this because it's expensive for what it is and for what it does. I feel like it's nice, but I can get an e.l.f. mascara that does the exact same thing. So although it's a nice mascara, once this is done, unless I get it, unless there's like something that's like, whoa, that's a good deal or something, I'm not gonna go and rebuy this one. But it is nice. But with that being said, I can get an e.l.f. mascara that does the same thing. Rare Beauty Bronzing Stick. You guys know I will repurchase this one once it's out. There's no need to have multiples of this. This is how much is in here right now. And yeah, I will repurchase this. In this specific shade, Bright Side is the one that I use. We have the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. If you watched today's Get Ready With Me, which should be up before this video, I like how it feels, okay? So if you don't twist it up, if you just like barely twist it and like dab it on, rub it in, it's nice. But if you do twist it out and put it on, it is like an ooey gooey mess on your lips. It's thick. When you talk and stuff, I feel like you're just breathing in like this chemical, like this minty chemical taste, and I don't like that. The color is pretty. I have this one. I'm going to use it up because I don't want to, unless it gets to the point where it pisses me off, because I know I had a third one. I'm just showing you this one. I have this one as well. I did say yesterday I had a third shade, and I'm thinking that I tossed it out because it pissed me off. Because it got so messy. I don't want to throw these ones out, so I'm going to use them. But I do not, I mean, yeah, unless I'm going to have to chew gum maybe while wearing these. Also, I found like they kind of dry my lips out. So now I'm second guessing what am I going to do. I don't want to, I mean, I already threw one out because it made me mad. I'm almost certain I threw one out because I did have another color. But I'm not sure what to do with them. Like I said, if you twist them up, put them on, they're super goopy and then they do get messy. So I'm trying very hard not to go twisting them up. Like I said, just keep it here and dab it on. But then the entire time I'm wearing it, although it feels nice on the lips, just breathing, you can taste like this chemical smell. So this is pomegranate. I mean, that's fun for the summer. And I can't see Grace liking these either. So that one's pomegranate. And then this one here, like even trying to, like I'm making an oily mess all on the outside. And then this one is Rose Glow. If he had another way to come out with these. Anyways, I use this one. I have a funny feeling. I have this one out, so I will use it. I think they're going to go into my lip bin. And, I don't know. I don't recommend them. Even though they're pretty. And if you put on just like the tiniest amount, they do feel nice. But they do dry my lips out if I wear them. If I keep putting them on throughout the day. So that's enough of that. I think they're going to end up going Sayonara, those two. Lesson learned. I won't be buying any more of those. We have a Patrick Ta Eye Illusion Eyeshadow Duo. I have the one still at the club. This will be the only one that I buy because it was the only one that I really wanted. I am wearing this today, and so far, no regrets. I don't think the shimmer is popping up because it's dark in here right now, but I think it's very pretty, very easy to put on. And again, this is from me taking my finger and going like this because I forgot that I had done my eyeshadow today. But I really, I like this one. And I've had it on. I mean, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's been on for a long time so far. I didn't do, like, my makeup is very, to me, is very simple today. But yeah, we use that. Rimmel Kind and Free. Pressed translucent setting powder. If I can find it, I will repurchase it when it's gone. It needs to be, no repurchases are going to happen unless something's gone. The only repurchase that I tell you that I would do before running out is the Makeup by Mario Original Ethereal Eyes palette. If he magically just decides to bring it back one last time, I will pick up a backup. Say Super Glowy Gel. I am going to repurchase this. This is a repurchase. I believe I still have enough for my face at least once more. I will repurchase this again when I'm ready. I'm not ready for another, like I'm not in a hurry right now to get another one. Because I have another one that I'm using that I feel like is close enough to this. But yeah, I will repurchase that. Say Super Glowy Gel. I've already gone through, I think, 3 of the minis. I do think the minis are a good value. Even though they're small, I think it's a good value like for the amount you get in the price. But if you don't want minis, obviously. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do a mini or another full size. We'll see. We have a Merit blush, cream blush. This is in the shade Bespoke. I'm not going to comment on everything. Some stuff I know Merit. I really thoroughly enjoy Merit. These are my favorites as well for creams. I like the colors. They last on me. I just don't know if they have these colors in the normal line. So I don't want to say I will repurchase because I don't know if they have them in the full size. I kind of wish... a little bit, well, it's not off topic, it's still related to makeup. I kind of wish Merit would come out with some powdered blushes in these shades. Merit, if you're listening to me, help a girl out. Bring the shade Bespoke into a powdered blush and a powdered eyeshadow. Thank you very much. Much appreciate. I need a cloth. I will repurchase this. In fact, I have repurchased it and it's waiting to be cracked open. But I'm going to finish this one up, which is almost gone. It's the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This one's almost gone. I do have a backup. I'm not going to open the backup though until I get through... I want to use this one up, and then I have another one here I'm going to show you that I've used this week that I want to finish this one up as well. I'm not going to repurchase this one because I think I have others that I like more. I will continue to repurchase this one. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. It's a favorite. But now it's like, now that I've been using others, if they didn't have the other ones, I would repurchase this one. But because of the other ones that I am using, I'm liking them a bit more than this one now. This one's kind of like, it's dropping down as to where I rank it. Still not a nice foundation. I would recommend, if you're dry skin, the Infallible Pro Glow 24-hour foundation. I don't know if it lasts 24 hours. I think the longest I wear my makeup for is 12 hours. Especially if I have work. Otherwise, I probably wear my makeup like 8 to 10 hours. Just depends on when I shower and when I get ready. But yeah. Unless I can't get access to another one that I have over there that I like more than this one now, I won't repurchase this one. But if they stop making the other one, I would repurchase this one. Rare Beauty Mascara. I like it. I'm not going to repurchase it. Once I'm done with this one, I'm done. It's a nice mascara. These I would repurchase. So far, at least I would. The e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronze and Contour. I have shades Fair, Fair Light. And I use this one as a contour and this one as a bronze. I like them. I looked at the Rare Beauty ones at Sephora today and I told myself, not yet. Why? Because I'm enjoying these ones right now and I don't want to have too much of some like similar products. That's also why like I have one foundation that is coming, the new Maybelline one. When I was at Sephora today, I was looking at a Makeup by Mario one. I looked at a Makeup Forever one as well. And I was like, today I pick one up. And then I was like, no, I still want to wait. I want to get these two gone. And then maybe one or two more others gone before I pick up a Sephora one. We'll see how many I have on the go right now. Yeah. Anyways, I have used these, 5 times now? They blend nicely. I like the colors that they have. Yeah. I'm enjoying them. I do recommend. Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. This one's in the shade Grace. I would repurchase this color. Actually, the two colors I have, I would repurchase. I did say yesterday, though, I'm not going to buy any more because I have a lot of the e.l.f. ones, and I really like I like the e.l.f. ones just as much as I like the Rare Beauty ones. I like mixing the two Rare Beauty ones with the e.l.f. ones that I have to like make new colors and stuff like that. But for the Rare Beauty ones, the only colors for, like in the liquids that really stood out to me anyways was Grace, and then I think I have Encourage. But yeah, I mean, if it's in your on your radar, if it's affordable, because some stuff it isn't cheap. A little goes a long way, but the e.l.f. ones go a long way too. Don't sleep on e.l.f. Did you guys know that this darn thing is $18 at Sephora? The Sephora Size Up Mascara. This I will recommend to everybody. But this is cheaper than some of the drugstore mascaras. What the heck? What the heck? And I noticed today when I was in Sephora, again, I almost bought it, but I didn't. They have a brown one. But I told myself, hold up there, Glammy Tammy. Finish the one you have. Yeah, I would recommend this one. I do like this mascara a lot. It's a favorite. The wand kind of looks messy and stuff, but I don't know. I like what it does for I like it. But yeah, I looked at the price and I was like, stepped back, and I was like, wait a minute, what? $18? What the heck? I was like, that's there's L'Oreal mascara. Some of them are more than $18. Actually, today even, I was looking at, there's a new CoverGirl mascara. What was it called? I almost bought that too, but I didn't. And it was like $19, and I said, holy shit. There was a girl behind me. I said, holy shit, how in the heck is CoverGirl mascara at $19? I might have said a swear word too. I was like, ridiculous. Ridiculous, okay? Patrick Ta. Double Take Cream to Powder Blush. Well, Cream Powder Blush. This one is one of the new ones. She goes to the gym. I do have 3 other ones. Personal preference, I like them. I like cream, I like powder, I like mixing them together. This is what I have on my cheeks today. When I first put it on, it was a lot more poo. I tone it down because his blush duos, they are pigmented. I like them. If I ran out of like one of the shades I have, I'd probably repurchase another one. But again, it's probably gonna take me a while to go through this. So yeah. I've only used this yesterday, I think, so I can't give you any comments on it at the moment. The L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal. This is new. Too damn expensive at Walmart and stuff, so I ordered it off Amazon. I think on Amazon I got it for either $11 or $13. Yeah, I don't have any comments on it at the moment. Drugstore it's pretty sad that this is more affordable than this. I only paid the little amount that I did because, like I said, I got it on sale on Amazon. L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow Tints 120 Neutral. I'm not going to repurchase this. I don't like it. It's going to get used up. I don't like it, though. I'd rather just use the normal Lumi Glotion and then put my foundation on over top. Yeah. A lightweight fluid tint that glows like an illuminator and covers like a foundation. I have dry skin. I don't know. I don't like it. It makes me think of Tin Man. It makes me think of the e.l.f. Thing that I used to wear it all over my face as if it was a foundation. And then I got a good look at myself in the mirror and I was like, Tin Man. I feel like this makes me look like a Tin Man. Even though everybody else says it looks nice on me. I don't know. I don't like it. So I'm going to use it up and I'm not going to repurchase it. It's not for me. It's great for dry skin though. It never stuck or clung to dry patches or anything like that. I don't like how it looks on me. The ABH Contour Stick. I pull this one out weekly. Have I used this enough to... I think I've actually used this enough to comment on it. I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to rebuy it. I think I may have said I would repurchase it. I think at this point, no. Nice color. I find it very dry. Not that it sticks to anything on me when I blend it in, but... I mean, you guys know, I've been using some other contoury stuff. And... yeah. Some stuff I like better. This was, I think, this might have been a favorite of mine. But again, as I continue to pull things out each week, whatever, I'm seeing what I'm liking more than other things now. And although this is nice and I like the color and it's not a bad formula, I'm realizing that this one is a drier. It's more dry. So, I don't know. This shade here is in the shade Fawn. Yeah. It's nice. I'm not going to repurchase it though. Initially I think I said I would, but now I won't. We have Quo. This is a cheek and lip multi-stick. I use it on my cheeks. It's in the shade Rosy Brown. And I imagine eye color, like eyeshadow, blush, lips, all this color. I really like this color. Speaking of this color, I almost bought a new Steve Madden purse today, which I forgot to mention in my video. That should be posted before this one. I went to Winners today. Yeah. I found 3 Steve Madden purses. 2 of them, I was like, no, don't like it. Another one, I was like, how would I use this one? And then there was another one that was this color. And I could use it for both work and every day. But then I was like, it's so early in the year. And I think, I don't have a big purse collection, but I also like purses. I want to limit myself to 2 purses this year instead of more than that. And I thought to myself, I feel like it's kind of a little too early in the year for me right now to buy a purse. I mean, I could, but like, what if one even better comes out? So as much as I like that one, I didn't leave the store feeling like, damn it, man, I should have bought that purse. Now, I tell you what, last year, I had a, damn it, man, I really wish I would have bought that purse. Because there was a purse that I really, really, really liked. And why didn't I buy it? I don't know. I can't remember why. I could have. We have this. This is Bay Free Multi-Glow Balm Moisturizer. And you can use the eyes, lips, cheeks. I use these strictly on my cheeks as cream blush. This one's in the shade Pink Sakura. You get it off of Amazon. Bay Free. I also have 2 other shades. I usually use this one or Nude Gardenia. Those 2 are my favorite. The other one's in the shade Dewy. And I need to start utilizing that one. Because even if I just use it on my cheeks under another like cream blush, the Dewy one is like almost clear. These leave like a nice glow even when you put powder on over top. I would repurchase this one. I would repurchase this one and the other one that I have. We have another Lancome Hypnose Drama. I like the drama that this gave to my lashes. Was this the one I wore yesterday or I don't know. I mean, everything I'm showing you I've used since last Sunday. So if I usually do my Sunday morning, I start clean slate. So Sunday to Saturday night. I'm showing you everything I've used from last Sunday morning to tonight. I've only used this one once, but I'm impressed with it so far. Alright, basket 1 is done. When I say I have a lot of makeup in here for this week, it's like, what was I doing? How did I get this all on my face? Sephora Contour Stick. I have the shade Fair to Light. I will repurchase this one when I'm done. I like how slippy this one is. I like the color. It just, whoop, glides right on. A little goes a long way. Like, I barely even have to touch my skin, and this just it glides. Um, Luminous Pressed Powder by Huda in the shade Porcelain. I'm not going to repurchase this. I got this, I did this as an add-on from Ipsy. It's alright. I'm going to use it up and call it a day. Yeah, as I do these weekly roundups of what made its way back into my drawer, I do like to give a little commentary on the products too, because it's helpful. It's not only helpful to me of what I think about stuff, because it helps me think like, oh, well, what do I really think of this so far or whatever, but maybe it can help you guys too, maybe deter you guys from buying some of this stuff, or I don't know. I don't want to influence you guys to buy things, especially if it wasn't on your radar, but I do find this helpful for myself to help me figure out what I do like, what I don't like, stuff like that. We have the RMS Redimension Hydra Bronzer in Beach Walk Betty. This is still fairly new to me. I've used it a handful of times. I really like the color. I can't speak more on that one yet. We have a NARS blush. I believe it's a matte. I think both NARS blushes I have are mattes. This is in Dolce Vita. So far, I like it. Again, I haven't used it a ton. I've used it a couple of times, but so far I like it. Alright, we have the Say Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer and Fair Bronze. So far, so good. I've only been using this. I mean, have I been using it for the past couple of months now? How long have I had this one? I like it. There's a lot of product in here. Don't start yawning. I feel like even though I've been using that for a while now, I'm still haven't made up my mind on it yet, if I would repurchase it or not. I know I really like it, but I have others that my Makeup by Mario one is like, I'm almost like, I've already hit pan on my second one. But you get a lot more product in this one, and I do like the shade. I feel like I used the Makeup by Mario one way more than that one. It's good though. If you want more product for your money, I do recommend this. There's no issues with it. It doesn't break me out or anything. I just really like my Makeup by Mario one, but you don't get it's so little product. We have a REM Beauty, right? Yeah. REM Beauty Satin Matte Blush in Rose on Mars. I would repurchase this. I like the color and I like the finish of it. I'm just letting you guys know, I do like this product a lot. I'm still debating if I'm going to repurchase this one when it's gone. There's a lot of product in here, so it's gonna last me a long time. I might want to try another cream bronzer from another brand before deciding if I'm gonna stick with this one, because I want to find one that I can stick to. Even though I'll probably continue to repurchase the Makeup by Mario one, I would like to have like another one in the event like he stops making that one. Tower 28. Office Hours Beach Please. Is Office Hours the name of the shade, or is Beach Please the name of the shade? I don't know. I would repurchase this one. I like it. I actually was looking at the Tower 28 cream blushes today. My Sephora doesn't have none of the lip glosses in store or online. We have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Lights. Again, I'm still testing this one out. I like it. This one is, I'm pretty sure I said this one's pretty pigmented. I don't know if I would repurchase that one at the moment though. Like I said, I'm still testing that one. basket 2 is done. Iconic London Litten Luminous Baked Highlighter in the shade Universal. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I was asked the other day what my favorite highlighter is. This is it. But at the same time, if you've watched my 2024 favorites, I have 2 videos because it was like a lot. I have a lot of favorites in each category. But I'm pretty sure you guys see me haul this one out all the time. I need to remember to haul out my other ones too. Makeup by Mario Master Mats, the neutrals. I would repurchase. Pat McGrath Lust Lip Gloss in the shade Flesh 4. I would repurchase. Unfortunately, us Canadians no longer have access to Pat McGrath here in Canada, so if we want anything from her, we gotta order it from her website. CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Luminizer Jelly Opal. I was about to say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Still playing around with this one. This is the one that I said reminds me the most of the Say Super Glowy Gel. I've only used it like, what, 3 or 4 times? I don't want to give any commentary on it. Well, you know what? My commentary is so far so good. Okay? We have Benefit Roller Lash. I would not waste my money buying this. Not because it's not a good mascara, but it's so basic. I'd rather just buy the e.l.f. version. It's nice. But for it being so basic, who wants to pay $34 for that? Not me. Did I buy this? I got it in an Ipsy. I almost bought another one of these today, but I didn't. Because I'm like, girl, you already have some. Use what you have. Enjoy it. This L'Oreal gloss. These are nice. I really like them. This is the shade 50 Feathery Fleur. I have no idea. They have nowhere on the packaging of like what this collection or line is. It's like, I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy them though. I still can't find my favorite shade. Like, this is a favorite shade. I have another one. But many moons ago, I had another shade that, I mean, that thing went with me everywhere. I don't remember what it was. And I looked at the ones that they had at the shoppers I went to today, and I was like, nah, they're missing some. They're not all here. We have the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Contour Balm. This is in the shade Defined. I've used this a couple of times. It's nice. I don't think... How many times have I used this? I can't remember. How much product's in here? Okay, there's not much product in there. It is nice. It isn't as dry as the ABH one. No, it's definitely not as dry. Maybe I'm not going to write this one off at the moment. I'm going to use it up. I need to get more use out of it before I say if I will or not. The ABH one, though, I won't repurchase that one. That one's it's a good product, but I don't like how dry that one feels. We have the L'Oreal Lumi La Glace highlighter stick. I bought this because my thought was, hey, that's probably a good Merit dupe. This is nice. Don't buy this to put on over top your makeup unless you're gonna like take your finger and dab. I feel like this would lift your makeup. For me personally, I'm gonna probably use this on the days where I'm gonna do like a skin tint, and like if I'm doing all creams, I'll probably mix this in with my cream blush or something. It has like that wet look. The one I have is in 610 Glassy Pearl. I won't repurchase this when it's gone. I'll enjoy it while I have it, but just like the Merit one, I still have the tube of it here because I really liked it and I used it up. But it's like, unless I have like absolutely perfect skin, me doing that no makeup and just putting some of that on and mascara and brows, that doesn't happen very often. Anyways, I feel like there's a purpose and a place for this, and it's for that no makeup, no makeup looks. And like, I'm talking like, not, don't wear foundation. Maybe like do full face of like, do some like cream bronzer, cream blush, mix this in with the cream blush to give it some glow. So much talking. So much products. Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil, the shade Delight. Would repurchase this shade as well as the other shades that I have because I personally, they're favorites of mine. We have an e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Cheeky Lychee. Would repurchase because I really like these e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. Huda Beauty Faux Filler. I would repurchase this one as well as the other shade that I have. I really like these. This one's in the shade Posh, right? Is this upside down? Yeah, this one's in the shade Posh. If they still make this, I will repurchase it when it's gone. When I say repurchase, like the items need to be gone before I repurchase. Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm, Red Dahlia. Yes, that's my favorite. MAC, it's a matte powder blush in the shade Mocha. I would repurchase this one. I like it. But if I could find another blush in this color that's more true to this color, because sometimes it doesn't go on how it looks. Like this looks like a nice pinky brown, but I find it doesn't translate to that. You gotta really build it up. It takes a bit. Anyways, I'm also looking for powder blushes in that pinky brown tone. L'Oreal Infallible. But yeah, I do like that MAC blush and I would repurchase that shade. L'Oreal Infallible. 24-hour fresh wear bronzer. I have the shade, I think, Fair. Yep. I will repurchase when this one's gone. It's taking forever though. Mine looks like it's getting kind of crusty around the edges, but she still works, so there's a dip. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Holy crap. Did my whole entire collection end up in this drawer this week? e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter, Pressed Powder. Fair Neutral Cool. I won't repurchase this. I do like the fact that it does seem to filter out right here. Well, you know what? Let me see how it looks today. I think the reason... Yeah, it looks fine right now. Let me get another mirror. One that zooms in. What? Oh, are you laughing at... Okay, I'm like, I ain't doing anything funny back here. I like how sparkly that is. Alright, okay, I take that comment back. I like how it looks today. It's not looking in this area how it looked, I think a couple of days ago. I think I put too much on my face a couple of days ago. Anyways, only time will tell. But I like how it kind of, when I do my makeup, when I put it here, I like how it does seem to filter. The light's changing because it's dark outside now, so the light that I do have right here, I just have like a small light here. It's going to seem more brighter. Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Sunlight. I have this on today. I like it. I definitely want to keep pulling it out as a reminder. Currently not a favorite because I haven't used it enough. MAC, another MAC blush. This one's a sheer tone blush in the shade Blush Baby, and I do like this one as well. I would repurchase that shade. Unless I find that shade in another formula that I like better. Kosas Blushes Life in the shade Swoon. I would repurchase this as well. I really like the Kosas blushes. I have 3, I think. There's several shades. I only bought the shades that I know or I knew that I would get the most use out of. We have the Revlon Skin Caring Foundation Illuminance and crap, sorry. I wonder how much product's left in here. I feel like this is one of the ones I'm also trying to use. Oh, there's not a lot left in there. At least I don't think. It's hard to tell sometimes. But this is a good one. I can't remember. I feel like a lot of the times now when I'm doing my foundation, I'm grabbing for this one. Or another one that I really like, but I keep putting it back to the side, is the L'Oreal True Match one. This one's one of my favorites. But normally I don't go for satin foundation, and I keep grabbing towards this one. I have not forgotten about this one. I did use this one this week. I want to get more use out of this one to remind myself that it's a favorite and I do like it. Although sometimes, you know, other things do become favorites. Soft Sculpt Transforming. Anyways, that to say, I would repurchase this one because I really do like it. The Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer All Over Warming Complexion Tint. I call it a bronzer. I have the shade Light. This is my second one because I already fully panned another one. I will repurchase this. I like it, okay? I like it. I like it a lot. Another Patrick Ta Blush Duo. This one's in the shade Not Too Much. And I also really like this one as well. I mean, so far I like all the ones that I have used. Another favorite highlighter of mine is the Kylie highlighter. This one's in the shade Princess Please. And again, it's, if I say a highlighter is my favorite, it's because it isn't glittery, shimmery, sparkly. It looks glowy. I like glowy highlighters. And if it is shimmery, it does not look shimmery to me. We have Ensley Rain, Hoppy Go Lucky. At some point, you guys will see the other three to this collection. Not anytime soon, but at some point. I think yesterday I've used all 6 shades yesterday, but I did one look on one eye and another look on the other eye. I liked both. Hourglass. I will not repurchase this. I'm trying to force myself to use these two. They're not bad, but I'm trying to figure out a way for me to use them in a way that I like them. I keep gravitating towards my go-to. I mean, you guys know when you like something, you tend to gravitate towards that the most, right? So for me, I'm always pulling my Rimmel Kind and Free out. Because I use it the same way that people use this. But I don't really know what to do with this one. I feel like it's too gold. So I don't like that. And I definitely would not use it as a bronzer. You guys probably can't see it now. I don't like that. I regret buying this because this one right here. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to work with those two to see. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to repurchase any of that ever again. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase any Hourglass on... Is that what's called? Hourglass? Yeah. I don't think I'm going to repurchase anything from Hourglass ever again. Huda Beauty, Pretty Grunge. I know, Andy, you love the powder. I don't know. I personally don't see what it's doing whenever I use it. I would repurchase this palette. It's a good one. It's the Pretty Grunge one. The only shade in here that I wish was not in here is this. I could dig it out, but I don't want to. But I like this entire palette. But wait, there's more. Part of me kinda... Well, you know what? I can't say that because I haven't used this a whole lot. The Urban Decay Moonda shadows. I haven't used them enough. That's what I was going to do. Can we just take an intermediate 2 seconds for something? I want to swatch one of these against... Well, I want to swatch the Patrick Ta duo that I have right quick. Because I want to see what my own eyeballs... I'm going to swatch both of these. Okay, so like this one's a top, more of a topper. It has like these blue, silver. Well, okay, it's mostly silver sparkles, and then this one does have some sparkles in it, but not as much. I want to swatch this one, which looks like that. So we have that one. Okay, that one definitely looks more shiny. Okay, but not sparkly. It's giving me, even though different colors, this one here looks to me a lot like this one where they're pigmented and there is shimmer, but the shimmer is sparse. It's there, but barely there. And then I do just want to see, the other ones are all different colors. I'm more wondering about the sparkle. Okay. These two give more sparkle than this one. These look more wet. This one here, which is this one, kind of has like the same spark. These two here, so this one kind of has the same. Well, actually, no. This one here has the same kind of sparkle that I see in this one. This one looks very wet. Okay. So if you want more of a wet effect look, would I get the quad? I don't know. You know what? You have to think about where you're okay with your money going if you're into this kind of thing. I won't lie, the elf ones are nice. Those, I know we're getting off of what's in my thing right quick for a sec. But I meant to do this earlier and then I forgot. That's because I knew I had this in this drawer. Yeah, the Patrick Ta one is expensive. I bought it. I wanted it. I'm gonna use it. I've only used it today so far. If you want that wet effect look, you're not gonna get it from the Patrick Ta one. You're gonna get like well, if you can see on my eyes, probably not. When I was out in my kitchen and in the car today, like the sparkles, you could see them. It's all depending on the lighting. You're not gonna get the wet effect look from the Patrick Ta ones, but you will from the Urban Decay ones, but not from all of the Urban Decay ones. I think only certain ones, like these two, for instance, which would be these two shades right here. You're definitely not going to get it from this one, and you could possibly slightly get it from that one, but not a lot. You'll get it from the other two. This I paid, I think, it was in the $50 range for this, for 4, but I'm pretty sure the singles, just to get a single one, is $30-something. So you have to really think about it. Oh yeah, I mentioned the elf ones because the elf ones are kind of, the Urban Decay ones definitely give more of that wet effect one. The elf ones are probably closer to what like these two and this one is, and maybe even this one, not like these ones. So like the elf ones are more like the Patrick Ta, and then the two other Urban Decay ones that I have here. I don't know. Anyways, I was going to say, do I regret buying this? A little bit, but at the same time not. Because I'd rather pay $50-something for 4 than pay $30-something for 1. And I will get use out of all these because you can put on a matte shadow or just use one of these and gone out the door. I did use this. I just don't know what look I used it for. I don't remember. But yeah, I just wanted to see right quick. So this one has like silver sparkles. This one here kind of has like the same effect as, almost like a mix between these two. This one really has like that wet effect. I won't be buying no more of the Patrick Ta ones. Like I said, I bought the one that I wanted and I will enjoy using it. All right, what else is in here? Another mascara. I would repurchase this. I think I will when it's done. I just wonder if I can get it in brown or like a black brown. But it's the Essence Lash Like a Boss Instant Lift and Curl. It's a good one. I will not repurchase this. I think I've said it every time I've used it. I like the bronzer. The highlighter is very subtle. Like, this is good for that no makeup person. The blush is buildable. Mine's in the shade light / medium. I think when I'm done, I'm actually considering buying the Solo bronzer because you could also get it refills. So the first time buying it, it's going to be kind of pricey, but then when you want the refills are cheaper. So once this is gone, like the bronzer is gone, I think I'm going to repurchase the bronzer Solo in the powder form. And I have been debating trying out the cream bronzer after I finish another cream bronzer. Makeup by Mario Ethereal Palette. Hashtag forever on my mind. Bring it back one more time, please, so I can buy it back up. We have Moira Chasing Eternity. This is part of the Celestial series. This is the Chasing Eternity one. Very pretty, very pretty. I have the whole series to this, I believe. And I will be playing around more with those as well. There's a couple that I have on my wish list that I like to get. Huda Beauty Icy Nudes. Very pretty. I really like this palette. What I don't like is they have this gritty shimmer here. Like, why do they do that? It ruins the palette. I forgot how much I actually like this palette. Yeah. I can't say I would repurchase it because although I've used it a few times, I haven't used that one enough. It's not like my Makeup by Mario ones where I have used them probably the most. And I'm like, yes, I would buy it. I haven't used it enough. Gliminatrix Barely Basic, and it's correct, this is Barely Basic, and so far so good. I like it. This is a good Tammy palette. Again, I can't say I've repurchased it because I've only used it a couple of times so far, but so far so good. And guys, I feel like saying, well, that's it, as if like, wow, that's it, but that's a lot of makeup that I played around with this week. And tomorrow we start afresh. Everything will go back in its rightful place. And then when we do our makeup tomorrow, we'll see what we end up doing. Like I said, it's some people might not be into this, but I like doing the weekly roundup. It gives me a good idea of what I'm using up, what I'm constantly grabbing for. It's helping me see what I'm liking, what I'm not liking, what I used to like, what I'm starting to not like anymore. Yeah. What do you guys think? It's also making me, like I said, there's several things I could have bought in today, but I was like, no, not yet. Like, I want to get those Rare Beauty ones, but right now I'm liking these e.l.f. ones. So I'm in no hurry to get those ones. Yeah. This is a lot that I use this week. Holy moly. But I do like to play with makeup. Tomorrow... Why are these drawers sticking? I'll show you guys the palette for tomorrow. Because I'm going to put all this away, then I'm going to figure out what lip and blush I want to use. But tomorrow we're going to use the Gliminatrix Rich Romantic palette. Because I have swatched this on my channel, but I have not used it yet. I'm debating if I'm going to do multiple looks in a row with this one, Or if I'm just going to like, I guess we'll see. We will see what I do. I could definitely see several looks being done. I mean, several looks will get done with this, but will I do them consecutively? Sometimes when I get a new palette, depending on how big the palette is, I like to do several looks in like consecutive rows with it. But sometimes I don't. The last palette I did that with was this one, and although I liked every look, I kind of was over it. I found it boring because they were all neutral. I don't know. It's a neutral palette. I'm a neutral girl. But I just was also thinking like, oh, you guys are probably getting bored of seeing like neutral looks, and I'm mixing all the mattes because I like to mix. I don't just like sticking with like, oh, brown and brown and green and green. Like I like mixing like purple and the green, and I mean, you guys, if you watched it, you know. But yeah. Or I also was thinking of other palettes that I want to use too. Like I know this week I'm pulling out my ABH Soft Glam palette. Like I got to do a look with that one. I'm also thinking about What's Up Beauty again. Geez. Is this too dark to use with that palette? Yeah. I want to decide on what eyeshadow palette I want to use with this. I feel like this blush with this gloss, or where'd the other one go? Or even with this Pat McGrath one. Like, I kind of want to do a look that's incorporating like these kind of colors this week. That makes me happy. I also want, yeah. Like, I just, sometimes too, in my mind, I'm like picturing a color and I'm like, that's what I want to do a look with this week. Actually, Soft Glam, let me pull that out real quick. Soft Glam might actually go nice with that blush. I don't know why, looking at this palette makes me happy. It's such a nice... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see it already. I think, yeah, I can... Yep. Yep. I'm going to put these aside because that's going to be a... that's going to be a look this week. I'm going to put that down there. Well, would you look at that? How do you guys decide on how you're going to do your makeup look? Like I said, this is all going to go away. I know what I like to do. If I know what blush I want to use, like I know I want to use that blush tomorrow, this week. Who knew that would go with the ABH palette? I'm using this one tomorrow. So what I'll do, I'll pull this out and like look at it. I feel like for this one, I'm going to do a neutral blush. So that the focus for this one can be on the eyes. I'm looking at this palette and like honestly my eyeball just keeps going back to this shade right there. Like holy moly. It's definitely a duo. No, it's not even a duo. That's like a trio chrome. It's pink, it's peach, it's purple. There's blue and aqua in it. And you're probably like, what do you mean blue and aqua? You guys are not seeing. Oh my gosh. Depending on what angle you look at it at, I don't know if I can pull up the blue. At this angle, I see blue, green, and purple. I think this is the shadow, at least the shimmer that I want to use tomorrow. Like, it's so shifty. Very shifty, very pretty. I'm thinking for either a peachy, I'm thinking like peachy neutral for that palette tomorrow. But sometimes, yeah, when I'm trying to think of my makeup, usually there's a makeup product color that I'm thinking of. Like, there might be like a lip gloss. And then I'm like, well, that's the lip gloss that I want to use tomorrow, and it's this color. What can I do to go with that? Yeah, I think tomorrow will be like a neutral. You can kind of see the blue right there when I do that. But yeah, that is a very, very pretty, that is so cool. This palette is what also has me thinking about my What's Up Beauty palettes, because those are so good. Say it with me. I like neutrals with pops of color. Maybe that should be my channel name. I'm not changing my channel name, but I don't know. What's a palette that's on your guys' mind that you want to use this week? Like a palette or a blush? One that keeps coming back to mind for me too is the Blend Bunny Longing palette. So I think I might end up pulling this one out sometime this week, because I keep thinking about this one lately as well. It's just like, I feel like it's such like rich colors, but not full on neutral. You could definitely do a neutral look with this palette, but it's like, what are you thinking about, Tammy? It's like, oh, makeup. Like, all right, guys, I'm gonna put this stuff away. You know, I got to thinking the other day, I guess the final thought, part of me wants to declutter these, because I got a funny feeling I'm not gonna, at least this one, I feel like I'm not gonna bother using this one anymore. The Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette. Like, in my mind, if I just tossed this in the recycling bin, I wouldn't have a second thought about it. And I know some people would be like, what? Well, it's, I don't know, it's like missing the mark. This is not a palette where I'm like, oh, man, I should really dig out that palette. I mean, I really do like these two shades right here. The blush and the bronzer is just like, eh. I'd rather use my L'Oreal and e.l.f. blushes, and I don't know. And I can't pan these, but I really like, I think I'm gonna have to, this is in my pan it, use it basket for this year. That one isn't as old as this one to me, and then even this one, like, you know, it's because I have too much. But like, even this one, I feel like I could literally toss this and not be like, oh my gosh, I miss it, or repurchase it. It makes me wish that this one was just the eyeshadows and not the highlighter and the cream in here. The whole palette's good, but I don't ever find myself thinking about using this one anymore. It's also in my use it, pan it. They're so pretty though. Yeah, not yet, Tammy, not yet. Okay, never mind. I take that, never mind, not yet. I said I was giving myself till the end of 2025 with these two palettes. I hope she doesn't do another one like this, because unless she does it right. Why, oh why? Did you guys get these? Do you have them? Did you have them? Did you get rid of them? Let me know. These are on the chopping block for 2025. I know, we're already into February. I think I used both once so far this year. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I'm gonna put this all away. Have a good one.